Hello, it's me, Emma Louise. I'm back again. So today I'm going to be making a zip picture, just with a zip, so it looks like there's coils and stuff coming out of it with butterflies and stuff. And then I'm going to be doing a weave around it. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to be doing it, but I'm just going to do it, and hopefully it will come to life throughout. Okay, addressing me not being around for a bit. I gotta be honest, I got disheartened. I'd never expected to only get 21 subscribers in a month or two. I think it was 2 months, and I was really, really downhearted about it. So if any of you are watching but haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. So yeah, please. Right, anyway, let's go back to something a bit more positive. So I'm going to spray this, and then I'm going to weave it in and out of each other. So one will be blue, one will be pink, and they're going to get woven out of each other. That's that. There we go. And maybe turn that over. I don't know about the top though. You can see, good. So I'm going to have to get another piece of card to do the blue one. Alright, so that's that. And now I'm going to do blue. Oh, I think this is peacock feathers. No, it's not. It's Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon, but I think it goes really nicely with the seedless preserves. Both from Tim Holtz. Both Distress Oxide sprays. Oh, I think I've got to go around this way this time. There we go. Here's the bottom of this. Right, got to wait for both of them to dry. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks really pretty. It's a pity I'm cutting into these. But yeah, I really do like that. What do you think of that? I like the colours that go together really well. Oh, just this bit here. I like it. Right. Moving on. Right, so now I'm going to rip them so then I can weave them. I don't know whether to cut them or not. I think cutting them would be better. I think trying to weave them would be harder. So I'm just going to go and get a pair of scissors. That's a pair there. Right. Let's go like this. I only need half. So sorry, that's my dog dreaming away. Let's get rid of that. And then get rid of that. And that. And then once more. One more. Right. Put those back in there. I won't need that. all these. And then glue them together. I've just got to remember what I've done with the glue. There we go. I've got to find something to undo that. 1 second. Right, so now I'm going to weave them. Stick them together first. Let's do this little square here. See, I don't know whether to do this bit or not. I'll do it. I will do it. I don't know whether I've got enough. Two. Three. Four. Oh. 5. There we go. And then glue this bit here and glue that to the bottom. And then you, when that's dry, weave that in and out. I've got to wait for it to dry first. 1 second. Now I'm going to weave that in and out. So that can go there, and go there. That goes there, and then that goes there like that. And then I'm going to glue the end bit here. If I can get my glue to work again. Right, there we go. I'll put a bit of glue there so it's stable. And then do another one. It's not got much on that, but let me go for this one instead. There we go. A bit more glue on there. Wait for that to dry. Right, so now that one's got to be over because the other one's under. And that's over. And then this one's under. And then we glue the bottom one. That's a little bit a little bit wonky, but who cares? I don't want precise after all it's junk journaling. I've got to make all this aged yet. Right, put that there. I've got to wait again. Alright, so that one's over the top, and this one's got to go underneath over the top, and then this one's got to go underneath, and then do another one. Then this one here. It's not hard, but I like the outcome of it. I'm not sure whether I should have done it closer together. That's the only thing that I think I'm not regretting it. I'm not regretting it because my fingers hurt, and it would hurt to try and get it in and out of the, weave it in and out. My fingers hurt too much for all that. Right, hang on. Right, and now I've got to weave that in and out. So that's underneath, so that goes over the top. That's underneath, and that goes over the top. And then I'm going to do another one at the end. Oh no, I can just stick it down. Yeah, I'm going to stick it down. I'm wondering whether this is big enough, or whether I need to put another one at the end here. Should be okay. Should be okay. Hang on 1 second. Let's just... No, that's not right. I need to measure it. So if I put one of these in half, put one in half, and then just do that. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, and then I can just put this like this over the top and stick it down. I mean, I don't like the way that goes like that. Oh great, let's like it on any one. I'm gonna have to take this up and put this back down because it's... Right, let's get this. So this is, oh, can you see? This is not straight, so I've had to bring it up to straighten it out. Otherwise it wouldn't have looked good. Alright, there we go. Wow, everything's falling over. Right. And then stick that like that. So then that's straight. I've got to wait now until that dries. Right, now I need to spray this. I'll have to make sure it's dry before I use glue, because the problem with distress and glue, they don't work together very well in my experience. So I have to make sure they're all dry. It's the whole piece of paper is dry. So 1 second. Now I'm gonna glue this onto here. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's my dog snoring away right next to me on the sofa. Right. Wally. There's one loud snore. I'll just cut it off if it's too much. That should do that. Right, and then cover this up with this. Like that. And then cut off what I need to cut off. And then I need a fresh piece of paper underneath me. Right, so now I'm just going to clear up. Now I'm going to put the zip in on here like this. I don't know whether I should put it up here. I think I might put it up here. Like that. And then sew it on. I'm not sure, 1 second. Alright, I can't do what I wanted to do because the zip is not long enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it down. Stick it down and then cut underneath, cut it away. Well, I don't need to cut it away, I need to fill it up. I don't know whether I should cut it away or not. No, maybe not. Cut this part away maybe. Then I know where to stick the pieces. So yeah, my dog really is snoring. Right, I might actually have to stitch some of this on because I don't think this is going to stay on. Oh, Bonnie. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. God, this glue stinks. It won't come off. I don't want all of it. Right, so that's that. Let's get rid of this. Get off. Right. Right, I'm gonna have to glue this on. I mean, stitch this on. This is not gonna stay. Right, let me get rid of that. And that. And that. It's not gonna come off. My fingers. Right. So, I don't know. It might stay. There we go. Now, I'm just gonna cut this off. Needs to go down. And then it goes like that. I need to go further down than that. goodness sake. Stay down. It doesn't want to stay down. There we go. Right. So that's that done. And now for cogs and butterflies. This is not going to be easy to... So let me... I know. I have an idea. I need a pen though. 1 second. I have a pencil. So I've got like that. Go like that. Open it up. And then I can decorate this part like this. So then when I push it back over, it'll look like it's coming through the zip part. Struggling with my words today. Right. It'll have to be super glue because nothing else is going to glue these down. That's one. I'll have to do some of the big ones so we can cover a bit more real estate. Ooh. I really am struggling to... There we go. There we go. I think I might just use the cogs. I don't think I'm going to use the butterflies. I think the cogs are good enough. I'm getting glue all over my fingers. Now a small one of these can go there. And then, oh, oops. And that one can go there. Oh. So now I've got ink and glue all over my fingers. Don't think I'll do much about that. Let's use this one. And then that one there. I was holding my arms up. I'm struggling for them to lean forward. Alright. Put that there. Oh no, I need a bigger one than that. I need that one. Or a smaller one and two small ones. Two small ones. There we go. There we go. One just a little bit bigger. And then do that. Gross. Can't deal with that. Alright, I think that's enough, and then do that, and then it looks like all the cogs are underneath. There we go. 1 second. So I've decided I'm going to put some butterflies on this. Put one there, put one there, and put one there. I don't know what to do with the zip, whether I should put that like that or not. I'm wondering whether it will stick. I know I've got super glue. I might have to put some foam underneath so it meets, because this isn't flat. So 1 second. So if I put foam underneath, what it might do, which I'm hoping it will, is mould to the butterfly but be tall enough to be able to put the glue on underneath. Let me see if I can get rid of this bit. And then hopefully the glue will sit. I can put a bit more on there. Like that. And then the glue will sit, hopefully, like that. Yeah, it will. And then that should sit perfectly. Let's take a bit more off the sides. Oh. So and then put that there. Put that like that on there. I'm hoping that's it. I don't know whether it will. Oh. No, it's not going to, so it's going to have to go there at the bottom, because this stuff doesn't want to adhere to the fabric, so I'm going to have to push it down until it gets onto the paper. All of this is falling off, but there we go. Oh, getting covered in cotton now. You come off. Right, so that should stay. Now let's do the last butterfly. 1, 2. Oh. And then put that there as well. See, what it's doing is bulking up the back so it meets with the paper. Because these are curved butterflies. So use foam tape. And they look like they're flying. That one doesn't, because you can see the actual bit of foam, but one second. Now I'm going to put crackle paste down the edges of here. Hopefully I should have done the butterflies last. And then put some glitter down the zip. I think. I don't know whether this is going to work or not. It should do. I can't see anything going wrong with it. Oh, yeah, because this is crackle paste. I don't know whether to put texture paste. I think texture paste would be better. Yeah, I'm going to use texture paste, because I don't want anything to go wrong. Let's put that back like that. That's that done. Right, so I need texture paste. There we go, texture paste. Oh, this one doesn't want to open. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I'm just gonna stick some, it's not gonna be loads. And all it is so I can put some rock candy down the side. This stuff smells a bit. I won't really put my finger on what it smells like. Right. Crayons. Let's do this side. I can hear a bumblebee, but I can't see one. There we go. Right, now I'm going to drop a load of glitter on this. I'm just going to get to the edges. There we go. A little bit over there. And a little bit over there. And then I'm just gonna switch paper. That's that off. And now I'm going to drop so much glitter on this. Oh, I've got to try and get this on. There we go. Right. So I've got a piece of paper underneath. Right. Oh. I've had this idea in my head for a few days, so executing it's been as hard as usual. Once you've got everything sorted in your mind and you know exactly how things are going to go, life is a lot easier. I might have to chuck this one away. All this because it's got bits in it. Do I do more? I might actually have to take the bits out because that is a lot to chuck away. I'll put a bit more on. Just making sure they're completely covered. Oops. Right. I'll go back to that in a second. Let me put all this away. It's got half a pot of candy out of the pot. There we go. That's that done. Now I've got to wipe off the zip and I don't have anything, so I'm going to have to go into the kitchen. And now all that is glitter. Completely glittered. I love it. I'm going to have to ink up the edges. What have I done with? Oh, it's here. Just going to ink the edges up. Right, so I don't know whether you can see all that glitter, but it's shiny. shiny. Ooh, I like. Yeah. Oh, 1 second. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.